Yeah, greetings of the day. So today, on this day, in this video, we'll learn how to install MySQL in our machine and to execute some JDBC programs. Okay, so let us start. I'm finding whether my machine is having MySQL installed on it. So I'll be typing MySQL. So you can't find any application. So let us open the browser and try to download and install. We are having this URL dev.mysql.com downloads installers. Just open this URL. I'll share this URL in the descriptor also. Okay. So once you open this web page, you will be finding these kinds of things. So while installing MySQL server, prefer the operating system that you have and download that one. So I'll prefer to install MSI installer, which is community version. So I'll click on download. So no need to log in or sign up. Just click on no thanks, just start my download. So once you click this, you'll start the download option. Okay. So let us wait for the download to complete. Oh, sorry, man. I'll pause the recording. Okay, so our download finished installation, that is downloading. So let us install, double click on the installer and your installation begins. Okay, so click on yes when it prompts and the installation begins. So this must quickly install. Whenever it asks anything, just read it and say yes. So now our option came, the first window where we are going to select custom. So you can go with full installation also. So I'll prefer going with custom installation. Click on next. Now at the top you can see MySQL servers. Click on MySQL server 8.0. Then select that 8.0.4.1. Select the arrow. Then coming to applications, workbench, we need to select the workbench. Then in MySQL shell, we need to select MySQL shell also. Then we have router, select router also. MySQL router 8.0, yes. Then documentation, MySQL documentation. If you require, just select it out. Okay. MySQL documentation if required, then samples and examples. So I'm not selecting as of now. I don't need these things. So these are the applications that I require and SQL Server. I don't want the documentation part as of now. Then click on next. Then click on next. So this may take some time to install. Okay. Just I'll try to pause this. Once this is over, I'll restart. Okay. So now all the components have been installed completely. Just click on next. Then ready to configure, click on next. So here check the port number. If any port number if any Tomcat version you already installed and or any Oracle database you install, just see that this port number doesn't contradict with that particular installation. If it contradicts, simply change it to 303309, 3311, like that. Okay. All 3300 port numbers are free to use. Okay. So we do nothing over here. Just click on next. Then you have to select use strong password encryption for authentication recommended. So first option is preferred. Click on next. Now here it asks you for providing a stronger password. So now I give here SRU 2025. Just don't forget what you are typing. I'm saying capital letters SRU 2025. The same thing you repeat, whatever the enter your password incorrectly. No, just don't forget the password. If you forget, you have to again configure. Click on next. So it is asking weak password, whatever. So here MySQL 8.0 startup, very good, gone. Then click on yes, grant full access to the users. Click on next. Then execute. must not take much time to configure. It take a longer time. Yeah, going on, starting the server, applying the security, upload the start menu link, then click on finish. Then again, click on next, product configuration. So bootstrap MySQL router has, we don't require any bootstrapping as of now. So click on finish. Then click on next, copy log to clipboard, start MySQL workbench, finish. So MySQL SHL. So welcome to MySQL workbench. So this is what we require. Workbench is required. So here at the workbench, you are having root username and 3306 is the port number. Just try to minimize it. Then here we got MySQL sh.exe. Just type exit. Oh, references are quit. Just a second. QUIT, EXIT, CLS. No, it is saying slash for help, slash quit to exit, slash quit. Okay. So now what we do is we open our start. So here we have command line client, MySQL 8.0 command line client. Okay. If it doesn't show here, search for MySQL 8.0 command line client, then open that one. It is asking you the password, whatever the password you have given. So is 2025 is the password. Now it shows that our MySQL server has installed successfully. Okay. So now what we do over here is we are going to write the JDBC code. Okay. Installation of MySQL is over. So let me close this MySQL over here. So let us create a new folder on the desktop. So I'm going to create a new folder and I'm going to rename it to JDBC. JDBC. Okay. Then let us start our Visual Studio. So I'll type VS Code. Yeah. Just open it. Then so click on File, open folder. Then on desktop, select JDBC, select folder. Okay. This will select our present working directory as JDBC. So come to the leftmost corner of the page, click on Manage at the bottom. We are having some settings kinds of icon. Click on that. Click on Command Palette. Then click on Create Java Project. Create. So we got Create Java Project. Just click on it. So then select No Build Tools. So now it is giving us the path where we are, with the folder that we have selected. Click on Select the project location. Now it is asking you to give the project name. Okay. Now let us give the project name as first JDBC program. Okay. First JDBC program. Then hit enter. So at the left hand side, you can see that you got library, src files. Okay. Just click on source file. You got app.java. Okay. App.java. Just click on that app.java. Then click on right click rename. Okay. Just say create database, createdb dot java. Now click on the right hand side, remove this code that we don't require anyhow. Just remove it. Now let us start writing the program. Okay. Create database dot java. So let us write some import statements. Import java dot SQL dot connection. Then import java.sql dot statement. Then import java.sql dot driver manager. Then import exception. Import java.sql. Yeah, SQL exception. So these are the packages that are required because we didn't wrote the code as of now. We got some error kind of line there. Okay. So we have taken connection, statement, driver manager, SQL exception. Now let us write the code for create database. So public class create database. Okay. So in this create database, we can create or the URL, that the URL, username, password, all those things are supposed to be created as the initial step. So for this, what we are going to do is let us take the URL. Okay. So in order to take the URL, what we need to do is let us make this as static final. Uh, Static final string is the data type. Then let us write URL. So here double quotes. Now we need to give the URL. So here we use the driver JD JDBC colon MySQL colon double slash localhost colon 3360. So we have seen this 3360 in the workbench. Let's try to check whether the workbench is having the same thing. Yeah. So here you can see that 3306 is the local host MySQL that is running. So 3306, not 3660. So 06. So don't commit any issue or mistake over here. So otherwise it will not run. So MySQL colon double slash, then give a semicolon. So this is our URL. So similarly, just let me give a tab over here for indentation, static final string username. I want to give the username. So I write user is equal to, so by default, the user is root. Okay. Then semicolon. So static final string password PASS is equal to, so while installing the MySQL server, we have given the password as SRU 2025. So don't forget the password. If you forget again, you have to reinstall the entire MySQL server. Okay. So this is the password. Now we have our URL, username, and password. So let us start our main PSVM. So public static void main. Our code is going to execute from here. So let us write a try block. So there is a chance that we may get a exception because we are connecting to a server. So that's why we write a try block over here. So we are going to write connection on is equal to driver manager dot get connection. So here it is giving us URL, username, and password by default. In Visual Code, just keep a semicolon. Then after creating the connection, let us create the statement STMT is equal to connection object that we have created con dot create statement. Okay, nothing inside, just give a semicolon. So in this create statement, we have nothing to add. So after that, let us create a database. We want to create, the first thing is database. So string SQL or query, whatever you want to write. Just I'm writing SQL. So here I'm writing create database. So let us give the database as WT. Okay. So we are going to create a database called as WT. So we want to create a database WT. In the database, we are going to create tables. We are going to update the tables. We are going to delete the tables, etc., etc. All those things we are going to carry out. So now we want to modify the database. So we write stmt dot execute update. So we have execute query. Execute query is for retrieving the data. So whenever we want to execute, select commands, use SQL query over here. Whenever you want to use insert, update, delete, or create a database, means you are modifying the database, then you need to use execute update. So once this is over, let us display a message that the database has created successfully. So database has created successfully. That's it. This is try block. Because we have a try block, let us write the catch block. Catch. So here in catch block, you can write SQL exception, you can write exception, anything you can write. So I prefer to write SQL exception E. So in this, we can directly print E dot print stack. E dot print stack trace. So whatever the exception we got, it is going to display. You can also add finally block, etc., etc. So this is the code. Just save this one. Okay. Once you save this one, to the right, you can see the run command. Click on the arrow down and click on run Java. Okay. Run Java. Just click on that. Now let us see. We got exception. What is that exception that we got? Check it out. No suitable driver found. So this is not with respect to the server. It is with respect to the driver. Okay, which driver? So we haven't configured or we haven't used the packages that are relevant to our compiling of MySQL. Okay. So you can see here we have issue with the connection. Okay. So what we have to do is we have to kill the terminal. I have to kill the terminal, clear terminal, scroll, run active, run selected, terminal. What is this kill terminal? Yeah, first select kill terminal. So terminal is filled. Now here we have Java projects. So click on Java projects, create DB reference libraries. Okay. So here at the reference libraries, we need to select, click on plus button, add jar libraries. Add jar libraries class. Just let me select. Yeah. So here we have to select the jar file that is available when we install MySQL. Okay. So let us go to that path. So open this PC. Screen is shared. Yeah. So C drive, uh, program files, x86, MySQL. Yeah. MySQL installer for Windows. Oh, no batch files. So it is not available. Let us download that one. So click on Google, then type MySQL connector Java 8 jar download. So click on MySQL, click on download, second option, then no thanks, just start my download. So it has downloaded. Okay, done. What happened? It's showing us done. Okay. So, no thanks, just start the download once again. So open, right click, extract all, extract. So MySQL, what file it is? Okay. Yeah, here we have the jar file. Okay. So this path we need to provide. So let us go to MySQL connector, J90's connector, select jar libraries. So you can see that the jar libraries, here it is connected at the bottom. So just a second, I'm getting this in between. So you can see here MySQL connector jar file is there. Now try to execute once again. Now I think this must run smoothly. So come on, come on, come on. Yeah, again we got exceptions in the manual that corresponds. Create SQL error, create database. What is this error? You have an error in SQL syntax, check the manual. So create database name. So what's wrong in it? Create BASC. Spelling is gone. Create database WT. So let me again run. Now, see here, you can see database has created successfully. So our database has created successfully. So our program is running fine. So what we need to do, install MySQL server. Then while installing, don't forget your password. Then once you open the Visual Code Editor, go to Java project, give the project name, select the folder. Then you have to configure the jar file. If you don't configure the jar file, now this program is not going to execute. Now this program is relevant for creating a database. Now what we do is we are going to create a table. So let us create one more class Java program. So here we have first program. So create one more source file. In source file, create database is the program that we have. So let us go to JDBC program, create database. Let us create one more file. So let us create a program that is going to insert. Yeah. So it is going to create a table. Okay. So our intention is to create a student table. Okay. So let us write create dot Java. Create student table dot Java. So now let us write the code. Let me remove this. I don't want this. Not required. No build tools. Select the project. Just I'll select escape. Escape is going to cancel that. Okay. So create student table. So let us copy or let us type the code. What's wrong in it? So let us import the packages that are required. So import connection, sorry, java dot sql dot connection, import java dot sql dot statement, import java dot sql dot driver manager, then import java dot sql dot sql exception. Okay, so these are the packages that are required: driver manager, connection, statement, and sql exception. So let us give the same urls. So static final connection, sorry, string URL is equal to double quotes. So I'll do one thing, I'll copy that same code from there, all the strings. So these are the strings that we have. Let us copy these three. So student table, instead of typing again, let us save the time. So all the three we have taken. So now what we do is we are going to have password, URL, username, password. So let us take database name also. So static final string database underscore, sorry, name, database underscore name is equal to the database that we have created is WT. So we'll take that database name. Okay. So here we have created all the required variables that has the values in it. Okay. So let us write PSVM public static void main. So now let us start the try block as usual. Sorry, try block. So in the try block, we are going to have the establishment of connection. So connection con is equal to driver manager dot get connection. So we got URL, username, and password. Click a semicolon. Okay. So driver manager dot get connection is going to connect to the database. Okay. So that is the first one. Then statement stmt is equal to driver manager, sorry, con dot create statement, nothing inside. Okay. So con dot create statement, then we are going to check whether the database exists or not. Okay. Whether the database exists or not. So if database exists, then we are not going to create any database. Otherwise, we want to create the database. So here we write database con dot create statement. So database if not exists. Okay. if database not exists. So what we want to do, we want to create. So create string if not exists database if not exists. Okay. String create db is equal to, so create database wt, create database if not exist, create database if not, sorry, we'll give in capital letters, if not exists. Here you can give wt or you can give directly plus the database name, so database name. Okay, so we'll be having this one system.out.println. System.out.println database wt is ready. So here we say database if exists. If not exists database, if not exists, why it is giving error? Database if not exists. Correct. I don't need any flower brackets. Not required. So give it a try. So SQL connection con driver manager statement database if not exists. Correct only database if not exists. Okay, string create database. System dot is close the, so we write con dot close. We want to close this connection. Again, open the connection. So con dot close. So again, we want to open the connection. So con is equal to driver manager dot get connection string URL haven't. Create DB, not this one. Driver manager dot get connection. So driver manager dot get connection, then we are going to give URL plus database name, comma user, yes, user, comma password. So that's it. Why if not exist is getting error? Okay. Statement HTMT is equal to con dot create statement. So con dot create statement, nothing inside as usual. Now we are going to insert or create a table. Okay. So string SQL is equal to create table if, sorry, if not exist student. I want to create a student table. So student table will be having, so here student ID, not required. Student ID, integer, primary key, then auto increment. So altogether we are keeping that. Student ID is integer, its primary key, its auto increment, then comma. Name we want to select, name varchar of 50. So it is becoming lengthy. So what we do is we'll add plus Okay, so we'll add a plus symbol. Then name varchar of 50. Then plus plus. We need to add two plus symbols. Quad plus. No, that's it. Single plus. Plus varchar of 50 comma. mm, Then after name we can have age int not null. So we can give for this also not null. Name varchar of 50 not null. Then plus age int not null comma. Then email varchar of 100. So this must be unique. Then I want to add plus. Then I want to add department varchar of 50, and this must also not null. So this is simple thing. So there is no error, right? Statement. Okay. Now we want to execute this particular statement. So stmt dot execute update SQL great semicolon stmt. Sorry. Yeah. stmt dot execute is equal to con dot statement stmt. Why we are getting error? Create student table dot main duplicate variable. Okay, statement one. Okay, let me change to statement one. That will be fine. Okay, statement one SQL. Then we must display that the student table has been created. So out created. Okay, so this is with respect to try block. So here we need to close statement. We need to close con statement dot stmt1 dot close con close. So connection is closed, statement is closed. So let us write catch. So is it try? Yes, it is try. Try block not required. I think no, it is required. So catch. So you can have here SQL exception e dot print stack trace. So let us save this one. Then I'm having. Let me compile. So just go ahead. Yeah. So run Java. Continue. Yeah, syntax error, unresolved problem, insert semicolon to complete, create student table, Java 16th line. So here database, if not exist, I'm getting error. So this can be, okay, I confused with some other program in language. Okay. So this is the code that gets executed if database is not exist. Okay. Statement con dot create statement, create database, if not exist, database name, create database, if not exist, that's it, nothing more than that. Then system dot out println database wt is ready. Then con dot close. So why we are getting error? Create database name. I'm not executing this. Create database, if not exist database name. So let us write this one stmt dot execute update create database. Yeah, we have to run this query. So create database. If not exist database name, then it will be created. Otherwise, because we have the database. So SQL command line client. Let us give the password SRU 2025. So uh, select star from tab. Just a second. No, no, no. Select display databases. No. This is how to see the databases. Is yeah, show databases. So show databases. So here we have WT database. So WT is already there. So next we type use WT. So this is how we can use the database. Then select star from tables. Show tables, right? Show tables, empty set. So there is no table in the WT. So let us execute this code. Share screen. Yeah. So MySQL, then yeah. So let us execute this one code, run Java. This time, yeah. Database WT is ready. Student table has been created. Now let us get back. Now previously show tables has given me empty set. Now let us again see show tables. Now you can see that the student table is created. Okay, earlier the student table was not created. So let us write DSC student. So it describes the student, whatever that we have given, the primary key is there. So unique is there. All the other things are there. Auto increment. Now, this is how we are going to create a table. Okay, create table. If not exist student in primary key auto increment, this is the query. Sorry, this is the SQL query that we pass to the database. So this is how we create a table in our MySQL dataset through JDBC. Now we'll see how to implement insert. Okay, so let us create one more Java program to do this. So let me create one more file. So insert student table.java. Insert student table.java. Okay, so this is the class file. Let us copy the import statements. Copy. So insert. Just a second. This is in the way. Okay. So then let us copy our database name. So insert. So then let us write PSVM public static void main. So let us use try connection statement. We don't want to again create the database. Okay. So let us complete the main part. Okay. So here let us create the try block. Try block. So connection con is equal to driver manager dot get connection. So here we are having URL, user, password. Okay. So URL must be added with the database name. Okay. So same thing what we have done in create student database. So here we write URL plus database name. The same thing we are going to do for creating the connection. So here insert URL plus database name. Okay, so we are going to a specific database. So that will be a better one. So statement stmt is equal to con dot create statement, nothing inside. Now let us write string SQL is equal to. Now what we want to do is we want to insert the data into this table. Okay, so let us type select star from student. Nothing inside, empty set. So student ID is auto increment. So we can't give this student ID. So let us give name, age, email, department. Okay, select. So insert into student. Student is the name of the table. So insert into student values. So this is the query. Now let us supply what arguments we are passing. Okay, inside the student table, we are having name, age, name, comma, age, comma, email, comma, department. Okay, whereas values, so for name is a character, so we give name as Ali, then age, say 42, then email. So I'm giving my official email ali@sru.edu.in, then department CS and AI. Okay, so this is a simple insert statement that we have. So then HTML dot execute update. Okay, don't use query. So we are going to execute update command because we are inserting the data. So then we will be displaying that record is inserted. A record is inserted. So this is regarding try block, catch, SQL exception, E. So same thing, E dot print stack trace. Okay. So now what we are doing over here is we are having the URL, we are having the username, password, then we are having the database name. So we are giving connection URL plus data name, database name, user, password. So earlier we had nothing in the table. So now let us execute, go to this arrow, run Java. Oh, what happened? RTMET. Spelling is gone. DEPARTMENT. Small mistakes. These are not to be repeated. Department. Yeah, record is inserted. Okay, we got the message. Record is inserted. Let us cross check whether the record is inserted or not. Now here, let us go back. So we got here empty set. Now let us type the same command. Select star. Just a second. Yeah. Select star from student. What happened? Select. Oh, we didn't wrote select command. Select star from student. Now you can see we got one record. Okay. So one record is inserted. If you execute this program again, it will be executing one more time. Okay. So don't execute this multiple times. Otherwise, we'll have duplicate data in this table. Okay. We will be having duplicate data in this table. So let us see one more time. Let us execute this code again. So let us run the code. So we got duplicate entry ali@sru.edu.in. Okay. Why? Because we are writing this as unique. Email ID must be unique. So we got this duplicate email ID error. So what we do here, we'll change Nihar 42. Let us make it as 24. Then here Nihar@sru.edu.in CS and AI. Now let us again execute. So now we got record is inserted. Let us get back to MySQL. Let us execute the query again, select star. So now you can see we got two records. Okay. So this is regarding inserting a record in JDBC. Okay. So now let us copy the same. Let us delete a particular record. So for that, let us create a new Java program. So let me save this one. So plus now I want to delete one record from student table. So delete student a record dot Java. Okay. So let us copy the required code. So we require import statements. So delete. Let us go to the top. Imports are over. Yeah, what happened? Source code. Yeah. Then create, insert, copy these things. Then go to delete student record, paste them. Then let us start PSVM, public static void main. Then let us copy the connection, try block. Let us change this code, try catch. Yeah, copy. So now same connection, no change. Statement is same. Now here, let us write the delete command. Okay. So I want to delete the record. Okay. So I want to delete the record whose student ID is 3. Whose student ID is 3. So delete star from student. Now this is going to delete all the records if I execute this one. Okay. So is it recording? Yeah. Is it screen is sharing? Yeah. Share the screen. Sharing. Okay. So here, delete a specific record. Which record we want to delete? Which is having student ID. Okay. Delete from student, delete star from student where student, ID is equal to 3. Student ID is equal to 3. So record is deleted. So that is the change that we are going to do in this program. So let us execute. What happened? So student where we got issue, delete. So remove the star, delete, execute. So you got record is deleted. Okay, record is deleted. So these are the issues with Oracle, MySQL, MongoDB. Okay, so that's why I got that issue. Now let us see again. Let us type select star from student. So we got only one record. Okay, so no issue. We have deleted that particular record. So let us again insert that one. Let us go to insert table. Let us run the code again. So record is inserted. Now let us go back. Select star from two. So you can see that the record is changed from 3 to 4. Earlier it was 3, it was deleted. Now it is 4. Okay. So this is regarding deleting. Now let us write a program to display the list of values available in this particular table. Select star from student. So how to do that? Just create one more file, display student table dot Java. Okay. So this will be somewhat different from the earlier because we are going to use execute query now, not execute update. So let us take the required things, copy from the program. So student. So then We want these static variables, copy. So then let us write PSVM public static void main. Now here we'll be having the same thing. So connection is same, try block. I'll copy try and catch. We'll change the code, display student table. So connection cron, driver manager, statement, same thing. Now here the SQL changes. The query is going to change. So the query will be replaced with select star from student. Okay. So here we don't have any execute query. So here we have statement dot SQL, sorry, execute query. Okay. So now this, sorry, control Z. Now, when we execute this query, oh, we missed SQL. So here we write result set rs is equal to statement dot execute query SQL. Okay. Now result set is created. A result set is a buffer pool. Are we sharing this? Yeah, share. Great. What happened? Share the screen. Okay. So result set rs is equal to statement dot execute query SQL. So now here we have result set. Result set is a buffer pool which stores all the records that are available in the table in MySQL database will be stored in result set. Okay. So result set is the name of a place where all the records are available. So some book says it is a cursor, some book says it is a buffer pool. Whatever you feel, you can say. Okay. So result state, then we write you want to display the design, you can display. I don't want to display any design, so I write while rs dot next. Okay, till we have the list of records, just have display them. Okay, so here I'll write integer id is equal to rs dot get int, because the first one that we have is int. So here we write student id, get int student id. So here the first record that we have over here is student id. Okay, the same thing we are going to write student id semicolon. Then integer, is it integer? String name. String name is equal to rs dot get string. So here we write name. Okay, so these things must be in double quotes. We are doing that mistake. The name of the column must be in double quotes. So here also the same thing, double quotes must be there. So column label it is showing. So after name what we have? Age. Age is integer, email is okay. So string, I'll copy this twice. So here one more time. So in between we need one integer. So this is age. So this one is also age. Then after age, email, string, email. So here it is email. After email, it is department. So department, department. So these are the strings that will have these values. Okay. So after having these values, we are going to display all the records. So we write here sout system.out.println. Now how you want to display, it's your wish. So I can write here name, id, comma, name, comma, age, comma, email, comma, department, So this is how we can display system.out.println. We can use printf. We want to use printf. Okay. String format. Then arguments. So let us give the arguments and string format, double quotes. So double quotes, comma. So I want to display them in a fashionable format. So I give percentage minus 90, then a pipe symbol, so 9-digit ID. Then we have a percentage minus 10s, then age, 3-digit number. So percentage 3D minus 3D, 3-digit number, then a pipe symbol, then percentage minus 20s is the email that I'm thinking. Then mine percentage minus 10s is the name of the department. Then percentage n, department, percentage n. So this is how we are going to have. Then what we have to do is we have to close the result set rs dot close, close the result set, close the statement, close, close the connection dot close. Okay, system dot out dot println, no need of displaying. So let us save this. Let us execute, run as Java. So see here, we got the list in the format. 1, Ali, Nihar, 42. So this is how we display the contents of a table. So if you want to display the list of column names, so where to modify, I'll show you. So here we got result set. So I want to have the list of uh, what do you say, attribute names in the database. So for example, here we are having the database. Oh, I closed it, just a second. Okay. So what we are going to do over here is, so result set rs. So here we'll take result set metadata. Result set metadata, say rm is equal to rs dot get metadata. Okay. rs get metadata. So this is going to fetch me all the attribute names that are available in the database. So what I do over here is I want to count how many attributes are there. How many attributes are there? So what I write here is int column count is equal to rm dot get column count. Okay, rm dot get column count. So this is how I'm going to get the count of number of attributes that are available in that particular table that we have executed. Select star from student. Okay, so we use a for loop for int I equal to 1, I less than or equal to column count I plus plus. Then here we want to display system.out.println. So you can use print instead of println because we want to print attribute names. Okay. So here rm dot get column name. So we can use column type also. So here we can display get column name of I. Get column name of I. Then I want to give a space plus slash t slash t. Okay. So I want to simply give a space. Then after this, I want to display a line. So then nothing. Just I want to give a line. Okay. So You can run this code now and see the column names also. Here we got the column names. Okay. So you can give here a /n, then run the Java code. See here, you got the list of names. You just need to do spacing. Okay. So if you remove /t1, so yeah, somewhat nearby. Just give or concentrate on how to do spacing instead of t, how many spaces you want to give. Okay, so that's it for today's session. In this video, I hope you learned the minimum requirements of connecting JDBC and ODBC to MySQL, where we have seen how to create a database, how to create a table, then we have inserted the records, deleted the records, display the values in the table, and display the column names also. You can display the data types also, etc., etc. So hit a like, share this video with the friends if you like. So that's it for day. That's it for this. So wish you happy learning.